For all type of video and audio transfers on DVDs or CDs, please contact Joe Borg on 0414 429 391. Good day, Maltese show. I'm Joe Borg, and I'm going to be with you for another week, and I trust that you're going to enjoy the show. I got good news regarding some of you viewers who asked me if I can get a specialist regarding heart problems, etc. We do. He is a very, very good specialist, and he even looked after me. Most of you know that I had valve transplants, bypass, you name it. It came through him. So he's going to be on board from September. And of course, all I need you to do, send us your questions, put your name and your second name, and your suburb, all right? And all you need to do is write down whatever is the problem you think with you, and he will answer it on the thing. All he's gonna say is, Joe Borg from Huntington Heights. That's it, okay? You know who you are. So when the question is on and the answer comes up, he's talking about your problem. And his name is Dr. Athula Gunasekara. If you look at the picture of the website, you see the arrow flashing. When you go on the website, that's the button, the I, that you need to click on, not the other one. Sunday, we're gonna have bingo at the HARBOUR Club, 100 Jackson Street, Marsden Park. We're gonna have free muffins, coffee, or tea, and we have 15 games, and you win good prizes, which is money. So all electronically, computerized. So when you come, enjoy playing the games, and you win some money. Who knows? See you at 3:30. We're gonna open the show with GAETANO BUTTIGIEG, KINGSWAY VALLETTA.
Il-belt fit ideali jew inkella Kingsway Valletta. Mur il-belt u kull jum fil-għaxija ssib Kingsway mimlija nies jippassiġġaw. Sajfu xitwa dit-triq imballata bin-nies iffullata bil-fors tiskantaw. Għax minn Wembley sa kważi l-main guard ta' Qalabra żgur ma tiġix fl-art. Kemm nista' kull lejla narraw fejn il-belt fi triq irjali x'jagħmlu kuntenti l-kol jippassiġġaw għaliex għax Kingsway ideali min tal-Air Force soldati u baħrin min iżjed turisti jew Maltin x'jagħmlu ronda wara ronda Kingsway till għajnu nizli ronda wara ronda et jamlu l-passiġġata ġazzu kant minn ġo pjazza Reġina sew qudiem Kordina kemm folo l-weqfin. Hemm xi dans il-Kingsway dik l-orkestra jew waslet xi festa żewġ banet sejrin. Waqt kunċert mill-gażin la Vallett tisma' jżarżar dak il-klarinet. Ho kemm nista' kull lejla narraw il-belt fi triq irjali, kuntent il-koll jippassiġġaw għax Kingsway ideali tal-Air Force soldati u Bahrin, turisti jew Maltin, ronda wara ronda, Kingsway til-lajnu nizlin, ronda wara ronda, et jamlu l-passiġġata. Meta jiġu turisti fil-gżira, kull wieħed jammira l-belt tagħna xieħlew. Jgħidu Kingsway triq kummerċjali internazzjonali sabiħa tassew. U jekk idumu arġi ma jidraw, jibdew bħalna wkoll jippassiġġaw. Kemm nista' kull lejla narraw fejn il-belt fi triq irjali, x'jagħmlu kuntent il-koll jippassiġġaw. Għaliex għax Kingsway ideali, min tal-Air Force soldati u Bahrin u min iżjed turisti jew Maltin, x'jagħmlu ronda wara ronda, Kingsway til-lajnu nizlin, ronda wara ronda, et jamlu l-passiġġata.
I'm going to show you another part of 15 things that you don't know about.
Number 8. Trump's election is linked to a Maltese professor. The link between the U.S. presidential election of Donald Trump and the Russian officials is apparently a Maltese professor named Joseph Mifsud. Allegedly, the professor told the former Trump advisor George Papadopoulos that the Russians have, quote, compromising materials about the Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton. Mifsud's role was discovered during the investigation of some documents related to Trump's election. Moreover, the professor has disappeared, as CNN says. They stated the professor had read some of their messages, but all their attempts to reach him have been unsuccessful. It's believed he has gone missing from the private university in Rome where he teaches. Number 9. The national language of Malta resembles more to Arabic. The Maltese language, also known as Malti, is the only Semitic language written with Latin characters. Malti is the national language and the co-official one alongside English. The language spoken in Malta is descended from Sisulo-Arabic, an Arabic language developed in Sicily. The language was influenced by the Arabs that colonized the islands between the 9th and 13th century. The name of the places and the numbers are derivative from the Arabic language. Lately, words from English and Italian languages became a part of the Maltese language as well. For foreigners that are trying to learn Malti, the most difficult to master sound is similar to the Arabic Q, the glottal stop and almost silent sound. Number 10. The biggest wedding in Malta had 3,000 guests. The biggest wedding in Malta took place in 2017. The union between Gordon Paladano and Stephanie Wright took place at the Monte Cristo estate with the incredible number of 3,000 guests. The huge wedding had also 400 staff members that cooked, served, and ensured the wellness of those guests. The food for those 3,000 contained 2,000 oysters, 1,000 lobsters, 300 kilograms of cheese, 300 kilograms of pork and beef, and 8,500 pieces of dessert. Moreover, the meals were served with 450 bottles of wine, 300 bottles of whiskey, 140 bottles of champagne, and 350 liters of cocktails. Now that is an enormous wedding. And no wedding is complete without an expensive wedding dress. But just how expensive? If you're interested, check out our top 10 most expensive wedding dresses in the world video by clicking in the top right corner. Number 11. There's not much color in Malta. According to the Planning Authority's Development Control Design Policy Guidance and Standards, buildings in Malta can only be of natural earth colors or pastel tones, with some architectural elements in darker tones. Monochrome hues or primary colors that may contrast the facade of the buildings. The dominant colors in Malta are beige and green because of the limestone's color and the plant color. The most common construction material in Malta is limestone, the material being used ever since the ancient times. Nowadays, Maltese people have found some ways to cheat the Planning Authority's set of rules, painting their doors and balconies bright colors such as deep blue, neon green, and pink. Number 12. The Maltese cross on the flag has a strong meaning behind it. The Maltese cross was officially adopted by the Order of St. John, also known as the Knights Hospitaller, in 1126. It's an 8-pointed cross with 4 V-shaped elements united in the middle, leaving the tips of the letter-like features spread outward symmetrically. The Maltese cross has its origins in the crosses used by the Crusaders, and it's identified as the symbol of the Christian warrior. Furthermore, the 8 points of the Maltese cross signify the 8 goals of the warriors: living in truth, having faith, repenting one's sins, being humble, loving justice, being merciful, being honest and wholehearted, and enduring persecution. Number 13. The island country has 3 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Malta is a beautiful and full of history country, and UNESCO agrees. The country has not 1, but 3 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, one of them being the capital itself. Those 3 sites are the city of Valletta, the megalithic temples, and Hal Saflieni Hypogeum. As we already stated, the capital has mainly historical buildings dating back to the 16th century. Built between 3600 BC and 700 BC, the megalithic temples of Malta are amongst the earliest stone buildings in the world, and some of them were constructed 1,000 years before the Egyptian pyramids. The Hal Saflieni Hypogeum was built on a hill overlooking Valletta and was once used as a sanctuary and cemetery between 4000 BC and 2500 BC. Number 14. Malta is a location where famous movies were filmed. Movies like Murderer on the Orient Express, Assassin's Creed, World War Z, and The Da Vinci Code have been shot in Malta. The country's historical sites are popular amongst movie makers. The 17th century Fort Ricasoli is the beautiful location where Ridley Scott's Gladiator was filmed. Also, the historical fort was the place where ancient Greece was brought to life in Troy, and where the city of Alexandria was reborn in Agora. Furthermore, the legendary HBO series Game of Thrones was filmed in Malta too, the old capital of Medina appearing in the show as King's Landing. Showing Ireland's modern sides, movies like Munich and Captain Phillips transform Malta into modern-day Athens, Rome, and Cyprus. Number 15. There's only one university in the country. The origins of the University of Malta, or U of M, are as historical as the country itself, dating back to 1592 and being founded as an educational unit in 1769. Initially, the U of M was named Collegium Melitense and was located in a house in the capital of the country. The construction of the building took place between 1595 and 1597 and is now known as the Old University Building or the Valletta campus. Nowadays, the university remains as the only one in the country and has free undergraduate courses for EU citizens. U of M is formed by 14 faculties and a library with a collection of more than 3 million volumes. Almost every department of the university has courses in English, and there are over 600 international students learning there. And that's it for today, A-Luxers. We hope you enjoyed our video and you're already looking at plane tickets for visiting this amazing country. Now, before you go, we want to ask you, what business would you start in Malta? And are you still here? Good. Of course you are. You're a true A-Luxer. And just for that, you get a bonus fact. Number 16. There are catacombs underneath the city of Medina. The city of Medina is the old capital of Malta and the place where St. Paul lived after his ship sunk in 60 AD. The catacombs, also known as the Catacombs of St. Paul, weren't hiding places or living quarters. They were meant to be cemeteries because the Roman law prohibited burials in the city. The long corridors have tombs and vaults on each side, and some of them are beautifully decorated with reliefs and frescoes. St. Paul's catacombs were in use in the 4th century and is now home to some of the most important evidence of Christianity in Malta. Thank you for spending some time with us, A-Luxers. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpicked these videos, which we recommend you watch next. Thank you for being an A-Luxer, and we'll see you back tomorrow.
We continue with the medical opinion with Dr. Athula Gunasekara.
Sam from Seven Hill. Sam, thank you for your question. You are worried about passing blood with your bowel motions. You also concerned you've been a smoker for a long time and the impact of your health. Thank you. Okay, let me point out, so bleeding from the bowel is a serious condition. You need to urgently see your general practitioner and have a test to see whether your blood count has dropped, and also organize further investigation with a specialist, especially a gastroenterologist. I think this is a priority. You should not delay these things. You should see your general practitioner as a priority and get this done. I'm a heart specialist, so it's related to your other question, smoking, what can it do to your heart and your general health? I can answer that question, but that is not immediate priority. But if you get shortness of breath or if you get chest pain, then we need to look into that. But smoking, as you know, is a very important risk factor for development of a condition called atherosclerosis, or blockage of the arteries, leading to strokes, heart attack, losing leg, and renal failure. So this is very important. So if you've been smoking for more than 40 years, that's a concern, and that's a risk factor. And with addition to other risk factors like diabetes and high cholesterol. So it's important to know a little bit more about your history for me to give you clear answers. But the smoking for a long period of time, in my experience, I've seen many patients with severe coronary problems or heart problems. I think once your bowel problem is sorted out, I think it's important to concentrate on your general health and cardiovascular health. I also urge you to see your general practitioner and discuss about a program on smoking cessation. So it's very important that you try to stop smoking to subsequently improve your cardiovascular and general health. Then if you have any other symptoms like shortness of breath or chest pain, then we can help you with that. So you need to see a cardiologist in your area.
Another part of Strada Stretta.
Jdi kollu sew, għax ma kif qed narallu.
Dik miskina għandha ħsibijiet fuq moħħa. Wara russaħa xejn ma jgħinata.
Ma taħseb li d-diqet għax ġiet magħna jew hekk.
U le, imma nkwitata u ħabba Mario. U ħabba l-protesta.
X'protesta?
U jien naf qalu qed jipprotesta fuq is-sensi.
Ma qalu li xejn xogħol li ta'.
Forsi faqqet issa spirtu pront. Mhux hekk sir nissa.
U dejjem jara xi jinqala.
X'nagħmel ma narax għandha?
Mu. Ma xtaqt. U kena naqħin flimkien u.
X'flimkien qegħdin?
Ejwa, ma hekk. Kif ħambużek?
Min qalek li ħanħallik tbużni, eh? Lejt. U ejja ħdejna ħitqox waħda għax qed niddaqna
Le,
raket.
komplu, tħanix intellifkom.
U laqqas data ma tantx tħossu komdu.
Xe teħdu gost?
Ija, ma naħseb qed tibża minni ta' x'laqas idejja ma qabbad li għax għawwint.
Naħseb iżjed minni qed jibża.
Se tagħmel ġejja.
Ġejja xaw nemel.
Għandi xi ħaġa lik.
Dik jien.
Mela min? Sib li kont qed nikdiblek meta qedlek li rrid timpenġik.
Ngħidlek il-verità bdejt nissuspetta li kont qed tiġġel xi ħaġa. Kif jirnexxielek iġġib dak ix-xepp?
Għax bravu.
Milli wkoll. Imma vera bravu. Batu għalik l-iskola? Taf meta tista' terġa' tmur?
Le. Sissa ma smajt xejn.
U daka Ġan Mari, kellimtu?
Minn dakinhar law, le. Ngħidlek il-verità naħseb kont ħafna fuq xi jaħseb.
Asħaq kitxewk minħabba fih.
Jien labtilu. Tort tiegħi.
Imma hu provokak.
Ngħidlek il-verità bħalissa ma naħsibx li għaddej minn żmien sabiħ. Għandu l-problemi tiegħu.
Mela ma jaqlax problemi l-ħaddieħor.
Sakemm m'għandi lilek, m'għandix problemi.
Nixtieq noqogħdu hawn il-ġurnata kollha.
Nifhem, m'għandix għalfejn nitilgħu.
Inti tista' ma jien għandix nagħmel il-lejla.
Bil-fors xi tmur.
Ejja niblu s-suġġett u paċenzja.
Xi trid?
Sma ġibta minn għandek?
Ma tantx lejt intik pini donnok.
X'ma ġejx tfittxni?
Għalfej. Se trabbijin dit tarbija.
Nkun naħseb fik ta'.
Tidher.
Mhux ġdid nagħmel. Askotna fl-ħana ġennarak jien.
U kelli naħbad fik.
Vera nkun naħseb fik kuljum. Ti ma tfisser xejn għalija.
La din. La jien u laqqas it-tarbija ma tfisser għalik.
Hija tieni tort. Int miżżewġa fajt.
Kont taf mill-bidu li jien miżżewġa Ġan.
Jien morx imkien nitkellmu trid.
U dik se tagħmel.
Kan fidi. Morru.
Jien ħamur id-dar. Hemm ir-raġel li jistennini.
X'qed tagħmel ġa? Għalli jista' jinqala. U hija law xi jinqala. Mela tista' tgħid.
Mela ħireġ?
Għalik xinu id-dar illum.
Għadhom kif ġew jgħidu li issa mill-lider hawn xi nies għal xi protesti.
Allura hekk minn issa lissa.
X'tagħmel għandhom bżonn in-nies.
U fejn dan?
Il-belt stess.
Uqt attent mela, mhumiex żminijiet sbieħ.
Tu x'sib inti? Ħosib iżżej.
Tixraqlek xarekek li tħiek. Vera tqodlok sabiħa.
Monti tiegħi vera rqiq. Tiegħek vera qodlok sabiħa.
Joqgħod kieku, ma ġi kultant qas nkun nafsi naqbad nagħmel tabiħ. Ara kemm moħħelu dat tifel.
Dak hija ġiġi, x'ġara ġejt?
Ġew ifittxuk id-dar mix-xogħol. Qalu lek trid tinżel.
Ma jiena mhux magħjat illum, x'kien?
Qed tinġabar xi folla. Naħseb għandhom bżonn in-nies. Aħjar tinżel.
Ninżel ikolli. Dispeċini lili ħi.
M'hemmx tagħmelu, qed tkun darba oħra.
U ma nafx għalfejn daw affarijiet qatt ma jiġri xejn daqshekk hekk fihom.
Int qod moħħok hemm. Wejli kif tibqa' ta?
Iwa għidna kif tibqa'.
Għala, ma mxaħat li tafi u hekk ħajkun hemm.
L-arus tagħha Mario ħi.
Aw. Dan hu forsi taraħ.
Ejja, ma toqgħodux tinkweta ta' dawn l-affarijiet jibdew jispiċċaw malajr. Qatt ma jiġu xejn gravi.
Ma ġili jisnu l-irjus ħanajdlek.
Iwa ġieli tixħan rasi jew tnejn, ma malajr nikkontrollawhom l-affarijiet.
Inti mowil issa.
Ejwa, ħanħallikom. Hemm xi ġej.
Valletta Malta Cruise Port Travel Guide.
Imagine a city brimming with history, culture and Mediterranean charm. Welcome to Valletta, the capital city of Malta. An island nation tucked away in the heart of the Mediterranean Sea, Malta is a gem waiting to be discovered. And at its heart lies Valletta, a city that carries the whispers of the past within its ancient walls. In Valletta, you'll find the echoes of a rich history that dates back to the Knights of St. John. These noble knights, also known as the Hospitallers, established Valletta in the 16th century. Their legacy remains etched in the city's architecture, from the grandeur of St. John's Co-Cathedral to the imposing Fort St. Elmo. The city's history is not just a tale of knights and fortresses, it's a tapestry woven with threads from different eras, from the Romans to the British, each leaving their unique imprint. Valletta's historical significance is such that it's recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a testament to its cultural richness. But Valletta is not just a city frozen in time, it's a vibrant capital, buzzing with life and activity that beautifully blends the old and the new. It's a city where narrow cobblestone streets lead to bustling markets, where ancient fortifications overlook modern yachts sailing in the clear blue waters of the Grand Harbour. Docking in Valletta, you're greeted by a well-equipped cruise port, a gateway to Mediterranean splendor. The port serves as more than just a docking point, it's a hub of activity, brimming with amenities that cater to your every need. From the moment you step off your ship, you find yourself in the heart of an array of facilities. Restaurants offering a taste of Malta's rich cuisine, shops brimming with unique souvenirs, and a tourist information centre staffed with friendly locals ready to guide your adventure. Whether you're looking for a quick bite, a memento of your journey, or insider tips on the best spots to visit, you'll find it all here. And let's not forget about transport options. Taxis, local buses, and even horse-drawn carriages await to whisk you away to the city's picturesque locales. With these amenities at your fingertips,
For all type of video and audio transfers on DVDs or CDs, please contact Joe Borg on 0414 429 391.
Carriages await to whisk you away to the city's picturesque locales. With these amenities at your fingertips, you're set for an unforgettable day in Valletta. Valletta is a treasure trove of historical wonders and spellbinding views. Here are the top 5 places you simply cannot miss. First on our list is the Grand St. John's Cathedral. This isn't your average cathedral. Inside you'll find an explosion of Baroque art, golden embellishments, and the famous Caravaggio's masterpiece, The Beheading of St. John. An insider tip: remember to look up and marvel at the intricately painted ceilings, each telling a unique story. Next, immerse yourself in history at the Grand Master's Palace. Once the residence of the Grand Master of the Knights of St. John, today it houses the President's office. Here you can witness the opulence of the staterooms and the impressive armory collection. To avoid the crowds, consider visiting early in the morning or late in the afternoon. Thirdly, step back in time with a visit to Fort St. Elmo. This star-shaped fortress played a significant role during the Great Siege of 1565. It also hosts the National War Museum, housing artifacts from prehistoric times to the present. A travel tip here is to plan your visit on a Sunday when the fort stages reenactments of historical events. For a breath of fresh air, head to the Upper Baraka Gardens. Perched on Valletta's highest point, these public gardens offer an unrivaled panorama of the Grand Harbour and the 3 cities. While there, don't miss the saluting battery at noon or 4 in the afternoon when the historical cannons are fired. Finally, round off your day with a visit to the Lascaris War Rooms. This labyrinth of underground tunnels and chambers served as the British headquarters during the Second World War. Here, you can learn about Malta's pivotal role in the war and the secret operations orchestrated from these rooms. For a seamless experience, we recommend booking a guided tour. These 5 gems offer a taste of Valletta's unique allure, but the city has much more to offer. Stay tuned as we delve into local customs, events and cuisine. And remember, the adventure is just beginning. Immerse yourself further in the local culture by understanding Valletta's customs, participating in its events and tasting its cuisine. In Malta, you'll find a blend of customs that reflect its rich history and diverse cultural influences. One such tradition is the Festa, a religious celebration held in honor of the patron saint of each village. In Valletta, the Festa of St. Dominic is a colorful extravaganza marked by processions, fireworks and music. If your cruise schedule aligns, it's a spectacle not to be missed. Another fascinating custom is the centuries-old Sunday fish market at Marsaxlokk. While it's a short drive from Valletta, it's worth the detour to experience the vibrancy of Maltese life, where you can buy the freshest catch of the day or simply enjoy the lively atmosphere. Now, let's talk about the events. Valletta is a city that loves to celebrate, and its calendar is packed with events throughout the year. The most notable is the annual Valletta International Baroque Festival in January, which sees the city's historic venues come alive with performances from world-class musicians. In summer, the Malta Jazz Festival takes over the city's open-air spaces, attracting jazz enthusiasts from around the globe. And of course, we can't forget about the cuisine. Maltese food is a delectable fusion of Mediterranean flavors, with a particular emphasis on fresh local ingredients. You simply must try pastizi, a flaky pastry filled with ricotta or mushy peas. For a hearty meal, go for the stuff at talfanek, a slow-cooked rabbit stew, often considered Malta's national dish. And for a sweet finish, indulge in imkare, date-filled pastries that are a local favorite. Maltese wines, produced from indigenous grape varieties, are also gaining international recognition. So don't miss the chance to sample some at a local wine bar or during the annual Delicata Classic Wine Festival in August. Indulging in local traditions and flavors truly enriches your Valletta experience. So go ahead, embrace the customs, partake in the events, and savor the cuisine. After all, travel is about immersing yourself in the culture and creating unforgettable memories. Want to explore Valletta like a local? Consider booking a tour with an experienced local guide. You might be wondering, why book a local tour? Well, local guides offer unique insights and experiences that you won't find in the regular cruise ship tours. They know the city like the back of their hand. They can show you hidden gems, off-the-beaten-path spots, and reveal stories and histories that only locals know. Especially for cruise ship passengers, local tours can provide a more personalized and enriching experience. You're not just following a crowd, you're discovering Valletta in a more intimate and immersive way. Moreover, local tours often cost less than cruise ship excursions. So, you're not only gaining a better experience, but you're also saving money. It's a win-win. So are you ready to dive into the real Valletta experience? Check the description below for links to book local tours and save money. Our journey through Valletta is coming to a close, but your adventure is just beginning. We've showcased the majesty of Malta's capital, from its rich history to the captivating places to visit. We've delved into the local customs, events, and tantalizing cuisine that make Valletta a unique destination. And we've highlighted how local tours and guides can enrich your trip beyond the standard cruise ship offerings. If you've enjoyed this voyage of discovery, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you more insightful travel guides. And remember, the journey doesn't stop here. In the description below, you'll find links to book local tours, additional travel tips, and some of our favorite travel guides. Also, don't forget to explore other amazing travel guides offered by Travel Day Trip Ideas. Just click on one of the links on the screen. Thank you for joining us on this virtual tour of Valletta. We can't wait to see you on your next travel adventure.
I'm going to show you Europe's smallest country in paradise, Malta.
A mysterious treasure in the Mediterranean, dubbed a livable country or perhaps not a place to live at all. In today's travel documentary, we will reveal the land of Malta to you. This is where Queen Elizabeth once lived outside of England, a small nation that surprisingly has a massive number of cars. It's a place where ancient history meets modern technology, and you can't overlook that the cost of living is only 40% of that in the United States. Without wasting any more of your time, let's start exploring 10 facts about the land of Malta today. Located off the coast of Italy, amidst the beautiful Mediterranean Sea, Malta is a famous island nation known as the heart of the Mediterranean and the European village. Despite its small size of just 361 square kilometers, which is about 0.26% of New York's area, Malta is not a mainland country, but consists of 3 main islands: Malta, Gozo, and Comino. Among these, only the 2 largest islands, Malta and Gozo, have residents and vibrant lives, while Comino has very few inhabitants. One of Malta's attractions is its warm Mediterranean climate year-round, with over 300 sunny days. For those looking to escape the harsh winter of Europe, Malta is the perfect place to seek comfort under the gentle sun. Furthermore, here are 10 facts about Malta. 10th, familiar strangers. Malta is the 10th smallest country and has the 5th highest population density in the world, with about 1,626 people per square kilometer. As soon as you set foot here, you can easily feel the warmth and friendliness of the locals. Whether they are residents or tourists, people often greet and get to know everyone they meet. Maltese people are known for their friendly, approachable nature and are always willing to help others in need. A common saying among Maltese is, "If you need help, just ask anyone nearby." Since this country has welcomed international tourists, the locals are very happy to make friends and assist foreigners. However, their friendliness and willingness to help do not necessarily mean they will remember you as family or recall your face and every detail about you. This raises a big question. Why can't they remember a name? Or is this friendliness just a way to attract tourists? In reality, with over 500,000 people living on a small island and millions of tourists visiting, remembering the faces and names of everyone they meet, including neighbors or tourists, is truly a significant challenge. Imagine you're strolling on the golden beaches of Gozo. You might run into someone you chatted with the day before, but don't be surprised if they don't remember who you are. This doesn't mean they don't value you. In fact, they meet and interact with so many people every day that forgetting is understandable. Maltese people don't put much emphasis on remembering faces or names, but instead focus on creating positive and warm experiences for everyone, including tourists, when they visit this country. 9. Malta is a paradise for foreigners. The Mediterranean gem is not just home to Maltese people, but also a dream destination for foreigners looking to settle down. With around 25% of the population being immigrants, this tiny island nation has developed into an international community. Foreigners from all over, including the UK, Italy, Germany, the US, and Australia, have found a new home in Malta. Not only is it a place to live, but Malta is also famous for its luxurious resorts, attracting many world-renowned celebrities, stars like Angelina Jolie, David Beckham, and notably, Queen Elizabeth II once lived in Malta during the early years of her marriage to Prince Philip, considering it a second home. The main languages spoken here are Maltese, English, and Italian. As you stroll through the streets, you'll hear locals and girls speaking various languages, from German and French to Spanish, making it easier for foreigners to communicate without language barriers. Not just a retirement and vacation paradise, Malta also attracts many foreign investors due to its special tax policies. The country is dubbed a tax haven, where local businesses face a 35% tax rate, while foreign companies enjoy a rate of around 5% and even tax exemptions for certain types of income and assets. However, these points alone are not enough to assert that this is a paradise for foreigners. International visitors are also concerned about many other issues. If you are traveling or planning to settle here, especially regarding costs, stay tuned until the end of the video, and I assure you this tiny island will surprise you. 8. Passion for cars. The people of Malta have a special passion for cars. You might not believe that there are 1,392 cars for every 1 square kilometer. Do you think this is true? Please share your answer in the comments below. I think most of you won't believe this is true, but it's happening in Malta. According to the latest data from 2024, Malta has a population of over 540,000 people, but the number of registered cars has exceeded 440,000. The most popular car brands are often European, such as Volkswagen, Fiat, Peugeot, Renault, and Ford. Additionally, Japanese brands like Toyota and Honda are also quite popular due to their durability and fuel efficiency. When compared, Malta's area is only 1/222nd that of Ireland. Yet the number of cars in both countries is very similar. This raises an interesting question. How can such a small country park its cars without affecting living space? 7. Filming locations for many Hollywood movies. Have you ever watched Game of Thrones? If so, you must have been captivated by the stunning scenery in the show. One interesting fact is that many iconic scenes were filmed in Malta. Medina became King's Landing in the first season, while the Azure Window, a natural limestone arch that has since collapsed, was the site of Daenerys and Khal Drogo's wedding. Not only famous for Game of Thrones, but Malta has also served as the backdrop for many major films. The island's rugged cliffs were used in Gladiator 2000, creating a grand setting for the battles. Valletta and Medina, with their ancient streets and massive fortifications, provided an ancient backdrop for Troy 2004. Additionally, Captain Phillips 2013 utilized Malta's ports and coastlines to recreate dramatic pirate scenes. 6. Tourist attractions. Don't let Malta's small size fool you, as this country offers unique experiences that few places in the world can provide. One of the most famous destinations is the Blue Lagoon, known as a gem with its turquoise waters. You can enjoy swimming, snorkeling, or kayaking around these beautiful beaches, just a 25-minute boat ride from the main island of Malta. Next is the capital, Valletta, the smallest city in Europe and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Valletta is famous for its stunning Baroque architecture and ancient streets, providing visitors with a profound cultural and historical atmosphere. For those who love tranquility, Medina, also known as the Silent City, is an ideal destination. Gozo, Malta's smaller island, offers a more peaceful atmosphere. The lush rural areas and pristine beaches like Ramla Bay are highlights. The citadel on Gozo is a historical and cultural landmark, featuring ancient walls and fascinating museums to explore. Additionally, visitors shouldn't miss the ferry experience between Malta and Gozo. With a round-trip cost of only about $5 to $7 US, you'll enjoy stunning Mediterranean views along the way. For outdoor enthusiasts, Malta is a paradise with over 300 sunny days each year, perfect for activities like diving, windsurfing, canoeing, paragliding, or sunbathing on beautiful beaches. Notably, Malta boasts over 100 diving spots, from shipwrecks to hidden underwater caves, offering an unmissable underwater adventure.
I'm going to show you the first part of the interview that I had with John BASON. Mija jellum għandi lil John BASON. John BASON għandu programmi tiegħu fuq ir-radio u aħna wkoll insemmaw fuq il-Maltese program tagħna ġewwa Sydney. Il-program tiegħu li varjat fuq different personalities. Però illum għanamlu intervista miegħu. John, merħba lilek.
Du pjaċir ħafna.
Tant ieħor.
Unsellem lit-telespettaturi tiegħek fl-Awstralja.
Thank you. Issa, John BASON, l-isem BASON mhux qiegħed kuljum Malti bħalma taf. Għajdilna xi ħaġa fuq. Nafu li inti preżentatur tal-programm, però għajdilna xi ħaġa fuqek u kif ġej il-kuljum BASON.
Iva, jiena il-kuljum BASON ġifieri l-ewwel ħaġa il-bużnannu. Ġifieri jiena raba ġenerazzjoni. Il-bużnannu ġi minn Londra jidirli li f'xi perjodu wara l-ewwel gwerra. L-oriġini, il-pronunzja BASON hija bl-Ingliż, imma l-oriġini tiegħu huwa Franċiż. Jgħidulna li huwa Franċiż, kienu jippronunzjawh BASON. U mbagħad l-Ingliżi dawru BASON. U aħna ġifieri kollha niġu minn xulxina u Malta.
Issa, għajdilna wkoll kif bdejt fil-karriera tiegħek ta' preżentatur fuq ir-radio.
Sewwa, jiena minn dejjem meta kont żgħir kont nisma' programmi ta' tfal fuq Rediffusion, kont nisma' xi mużika u dejjem bir-Rediffusion miftuħ. Biss peress li missieri kien infermier dak iż-żmien kien jagħmel ġimgħa sħiħa ta' bil-lejl u ma kontx nista' nisma' l-programmi, kont nitla' niftakar fuq siġġu għax ir-Rediffusion kien floli u min jaf kemm il-darba qajjimtu u tani xi xeba għax ma nħallehx jorqod għax irid imur ta' bil-lejl. Fil-1973 fit-8 ta' Jannar kien fetaħ Radio Malta, kien fetħu Norman Hamilton li għamiltlu intervista wkoll. Ġifieri, u kienet xi ħaġa affaxxinanti li radio mingħajr wires u dawn l-affarijiet. Bdejt speċi kien jgħid fuq 998 kHz fil-medium wave. Bdejt nara x'inhuma dal-kilohertz, x'inhuma l-meters, medium wave. Eventwalment meta bdejt nikber 14-15-16 sena bdejt indawar fuq short wave, bdejt nisma' l-BBC, bdejt nisma' anke Radio Australia wkoll, kien ikun daqsxejn fejnt u mid-dinja kollha nikdbilhom. Sir dilettant ta' radio anki għamilt eżami għal Radio Amateur u kont ġibt il-liċenzja 9H5Z li huwa VHF, mhux high frequency, bdejt anki nitgħallem il-Morse. Imma ma kienx interessani li nittrażmetti u nitkellem ma' amateurs oħra. Eventually mbagħad fil-1992 beda l-pluralizmu fix-xandir, kien hawn ħafna vacancies u għaċċa l-preżentaturi. Jiena tħalt mal-RTK, ġifieri tawna kors qabel, kors ta' 3 xhur, u mbagħad wara li bdejna ma konniex daqshekk jiena up to standard ġabulna Sur Lawrence Mizzi jallimna diction kif naqraw l-aħbarijiet sewwa. U wara dawk is-sentejn mbagħad bdejt nippreżenta programmi, preżentazzjoni produzzjoni fuq Radio Mass, Radio tal-Università, Radio Malta għamilt ħafna żmien, Radio Marija għamilt xi programmi għal ħabib tiegħi li vuċi missjonarja li kien mar fil-missjoni, rġajt RTK għamilt sensiela oħra. U dal-aħħar 3 snin indur u nibgħat emails, sibt ħafna bibien magħluqin, imma mbagħad sibt in-net tifhem li tani siegħa.
Li taksija.
Jiġifieri volontarjament dejjem tifhem affarijiet oħra li qed nagħmel nagħlem il-Malta xi nħobb il-Malti. Il-barranin,
il-barranin. Issa, Il-biċċa xogħol di. Kif ġejt u kemmilek tagħmel dal-programm li għandek fil-preżent li aħna nużawh ukoll. Li tintervisti anki li m'għadhomx magħna.
Le, ħanajdlek, jiena dat tip ta' program oriġinarjament bdejtu f'Ottubru tal-1994 fuq Radio Mas.
30 sena.
Radio Mas, ġifieri kien għaddu stazzjon ġdid tal-movimentazzjoni soċjali, qed jekk se nibda xi ħaġa, nibda fuq stazzjon li ma tantx jisimgħu ħafna nies biex jekk nieħu xi żball, qed tifhem. U l-ewwel mistident tiegħi kien Charles Arrigo. Bli għeni ħafna wkoll tani ħafna tips għall-inti għalli ipprepara, dejjem ipprepara iżjed biex jekk il-personaġġ kif tajt jirrispondi in short, jirrispondi fil-qosor, ikolli iżjed materjal biex ma neħilx u ma noqgħodx nwaqqaf ir-recording. Jiena hemmhekk ma' Radio Mas għamilt sensiela waħda, mbagħad mort mar-radju tal-Università, il-programm fuq karriri, programm fuq id-drogi, biss dat tip ta' programmi dejjem baqgħu f'moħħi u dejjem li xtaqt nerġa' nagħmilhom. U innet teffem tani l-opportunità li minn Ottubru sa l-aħħar ta' Ġunju nagħmel dat tip ta' programm li semmejtu il-personaġġ tal-ġimgħa.
Kemm il-wieħed għamilt issa b'kollox?
Ara, intervistajt 35 personaġġ. Iva.
U li ma waħda minnhom l-iktar li żammitek ġew moħħok? So far.
Waħda kien hemm ħafna ġifieri għax.
L-iktar waħda li stand out ngħiduha. Xi għandi xi ħaġa f'moħħi wkoll hekk se ngħidlek.
Sewwa. Nara.
Li smajtin so far, qed intendi. Li smajtin l-iktar waħda so far li laqtitni ta' Charlie Close.
Iva.
Ta' Charlie Close kellek ħafna materjal minn tiegħu personali, għand kellek it-tifel miegħu. Għamin mhux miegħu, kellek it-tifel dan, mbagħad bed titkellmu bdejt twaw materjal minn ta' Charlie Close, minn ta' Radio Muskettieri u li kien hemm u da. U anki beda minnhom beda kontu fuq ir-radio beda jgħidlek u beda kienu fuq ir-radio u tjagħmlu xi ċajt u hekk bis-sound effects.
Iva.
U laqtitni ħafna għax toqgħod taħseb beda tkun fuq radio. In-nies mhux qed jarawk.
Eżatt.
Qed jisimgħu.
Eżatt.
Però int tittamel xjur li dak li ħireġ minn ġew l-speaker tagħhom qed jieħdu dak l-effett.
Eżatt.
Jekk kien baħar, jekk ir-riħ, jekk waqatlek tazza, whatever. All right? Ġifieri dik għalija kien għax kellek ħafna minn hemm bil-kliem li beda jgħid u miċ-ċajt li beda jgħid li ħadd gost nisimha.
Sewwa, jiena fil-fatt inħobb nuża peress li dan it-tip ta' programm it-target audience hija ta' nies iktar minn 50 sena. Allura nuża dawn l-interviews li kont għamilt fil-passat li ħafna minnhom in-nies issa m'għadhomx magħna. Pereżempju meta għamilt il-politikanti dawk għamilthom fis-snin 90. Ma nixtieqx li kif tajt, imutu miegħi u xek. U rġajt ħriġthom editjajthom. Żied tax dakka kienu programmi ta' 3 kwarti. Naqra mill-kodba, ġifieri għandi il-paġna fuq il-Facebook Personaġġ Net FM fejn intella ħafna ritratti, intella l-profil biex noħroġ l-aħjar tal-personaġġ u noħroġ l-umanità. Kien hemm pereżempju fuq Susan Malvejni tajt kemm għamlet xogħol it-tieni programm li ħriġt.
M'għandix. Imma dak tista' ġifieri nistgħu naħodhom minn x'imkien?
Iva, mill-on demand.
Okay, on demand. Issa, the other thing is, a man who invented this jet that he can fly with in Malta.
Kienet idea li saret realtà Richard Browning, ħolma li kienet ilha tberrem minn xkunitu. Rid itir partikolarment fuq l-ilma u kellu f'moħħu li jfassal dik li ddeskriva bħala jet suit. uniformi li hija mibnija u mfassla permezz ta' prinċipji tal-inġinerija.
The feeling is the closest to having that dream you sometimes have as a child or maybe an adult of walking, running and then stepping and then going wherever your mind takes you. It is that free.
Għalli tnebbaħ mit-trobija tiegħu ma' missruna n-nuħ li kellhom għarfien tekniku dwar l-inġinerija u l-avjazzjoni. L-esperjenza tiegħu ma' Royal Marines għanqiltlu l-kurzità dwar il-potenzjal u l-limitazzjonijiet tal-kapaċitajiet umani u l-mod kif il-ġisem u l-moħħ jaddattaw għaċ-ċirkustanzi. Bħal gravità.
1500 horsepower jet suits. So that equipment, and there's two pieces of equipment there, when you put that on, it creates so much force downwards using jet engines that it allows you to fly.
Mat-tim tiegħu wettaq iżjed minn 100 tira f'31 pajjiż.
It looks like a superhero system. We do lots of entertainment events, but we also do lots of military and medical work as well.
Il-Gravity Team ser ikun qed jieħu sehem f'sensiela ta' attivitajiet f'taqali. Wheels and Thrills. Bris l-Special Olympics f'Malta.
I need to remind you, we are receiving letters for the medical opinion of Dr. Gunasekara, the heart specialist. And I know there is plenty of you out there that you gave me already some letters, but please, send them as well. All we need to know, your name, your second name, and your suburb. That's it. And of course, you put down whatever you want to ask the professor, the specialist. And then you need to send it Marayong video, M-A-R-A-Y-O-N-G, video at P for Peter, B for Bob, .ozmail, O-Z-E-M-A-I-L, .com.au. Like you can see below here. That's it. Thank you. Sunday, we're going to have bingo at the HARBOUR Club, 100 Jackson Street, Marsden Park. We're going to have free muffins, coffee, or tea. And we have 15 games. And you win good prizes, which is money. So, all electronically, computerized. So when you come, enjoy playing the games and you win some money. Who knows? See you at 3:30. I trust that you'll enjoy the show. And until we meet again next week, God bless. Good day, Maltese show. For all type of video and audio transfers on DVDs or CDs, please contact Joe Borg on 0414 429 391